All right, it's about 4:30 or so on Thursday, and I am hanging out inside the Outback, eating a can of beans. And tomorrow morning at 3 in the morning, we'll see. 3. I'll set my alarm for 3 in the morning. See what happens. I may look at my alarm at 3 in the morning and go, you know what? I'll just do it at 4 in the morning. But anyway, early start in the morning. And I'll give Olancha Peak a shot. We'll see. I'm not sure what the snow conditions are going to be like up there. But just play it as I go, I guess. There was one other couple here in a Jeep in the, this is the trailhead, about 6,000 feet in elevation for Olancha Pass. And Olancha Pass is about 6 miles or so up the canyon, and from there another 6+ miles or so to Olancha Peak. Some of it's actually on the Pacific Crest Trail, the PCT, and then I break off, and then it's just off trail, scrambling up to the summit. We'll see how it works. There's some snow up there on this side. I won't be going on the north side, the north face, so that's good. I'm hoping the snow level is low. I don't feel like post-holing after walking all that distance. And from the trailhead to the summit up there is almost 7,000 feet in elevation gain. So that's a pretty good hike for one day. 20+ miles and 7,000 feet of elevation gain. But we'll see. If anything else, I drove 4.5 hours to get some exercise. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, really nice spot. There's no one here now. I'm parked next to some bear boxes. And yeah. Well, I just talked with this fellow over here. Let's see if you can see him there in the shade. He's 77 years old. I didn't get his name, but he just arrived in a Corolla hybrid vehicle. Kind of parked next to me here. And he's on a kind of a week-long trip. He went to Death Valley, climbed Telescope Peak. And here he is, 77 years old, and he's doing the same thing I am. Wow. Hopefully he's exactly 20 years older than I am. I'm 57, so that's amazing. If I've got 20 good years left in me doing this, I'd be really happy. But really something. Boy, he's out there taking pictures. Yep, really nice. He is going to climb possibly the pass. He says he wasn't sure. He's definitely not going to Olancha Peak. But yeah, I think he said he's going to get up around 6 in the morning, so I'll be close to 3 hours up already. So, all right. Pretty nice. Well, I've been hiking for about an hour and 40 minutes. It's about 5:30 in the morning. Left a little before 4. And I'm about a mile away from Olancha Pass. And the glow of the sunrise is just starting. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm bailing on this trip. Just don't want to deal with all the post holding. Maybe it's just me getting older, not wanting to deal with it. Oh well. I mean, this is a little over 9,000 feet here. So definitely don't want to deal with that. If I could deal with it, because Olancha Peak is over 12,000 feet high. So, oh well. Still a nice outing, and I got my exercise. Okay, well, it's Thursday, May 7th, and I'm on the Olancha Pass trail. And the idea here is to get an early start and beat the sun and get out of the desert. It's supposed to be close to 100 degrees down on that desert the next few days, so should be nice in the 70s up at camp up here around 9,000 feet, a little over 9,000 feet. Be headed to Olancha Peak, a little over 12,000 feet, 12,100 and something. I'll do that tomorrow, and then I'll head back down. If not tomorrow night, Saturday morning. So we'll see. Nice view here. A little bit of a moon there. All right. Sunrise should be in about another 10 minutes or so. Beautiful ridge line here. Woke up at 3:15 this morning and was on the trail at 3:45. Headed up this way. That's the crest up there, and then the pass is another half a mile or so beyond that. Yeah, pretty. Just gonna get up over that ridge in time because that sun is coming up. Gonna be a warm one, although it's nice and cool up here right now. I don't know if that comes through on camera or not, but beautiful warm light on the trees and the rocks from the morning sun that just popped over the ridge. Well, I'm about a quarter mile away from Olancha Pass, my camp. Right over there, nestled in those trees there. Beautiful spot. Got the protection of trees here. The trees disappear right up through here. But yeah, just had a nice dinner. Haven't had this one before. Boy, really good. Yeah, chicken and mashed potatoes. Highly recommend it. But yeah, tomorrow morning, no reason to get too much of an early start, but see if I can get out of the shade here a little bit. There we go. I'll probably get up around, sun rises at 6, so I'll probably get up around maybe 5:30 or 6, and start my way up toward Olancha Peak, and yeah, get the summit, come back here, maybe crash in the tent for a little bit, and I might head back down to the car tomorrow. I don't have any exterior shots or shots of Olancha Peak, and I might be able to get that on Saturday morning, so that's probably going to be my game plan. I brought my zoom lens with me so I can get some nice morning shots. But yeah, all right, I guess I'll see you in the morning. It's about 6:20 or so, and I'm here at the pass. Highpoint Pass. That's this way here. Goes into Highpoint Canyon. I'm sure I'm butchering that name, but yeah, the sun came up just a little bit ago. I came from that group of trees down there by the sun, and you can't see Olancha Peak. It's that way. This trail kind of flattens out here for about a mile or so, and then I start climbing another 3,000 feet or so. But yeah, last month when I was here, I walked off that way, climbed a few of the, matter of fact, I think it's that peak right over there. But all this was covered in patches of snow, and that's why I canceled last month, and knew that there'd be a lot more snow at higher elevations. So still waiting for my cheeks to thaw out. Got to remember it's still early May, which is pretty early for the Sierra. But yeah, this will be a nice wake up walk here, nice and flat, till it starts climbing again. But yeah, out for a nice walk. It's supposed to be, I think, pretty cloudless today, and I don't think there's supposed to be much wind at all, so should be a really nice day. All right, veer off trail here just for a minute. Walk out and take a look at the meadow. There it is, Summit Meadow. Kind of a long running meadow, north to south. This being south. Yeah. All right. Little patches of snow here and there. Of course, we're still at about 9,200 feet. There's the PCT North, which is the way I'm going to go, that way. And if you're looking for PCT South or Monarch Meadows, I guess you make a left. And PCT is about half a mile up this way. I'll be on the Pacific Crest Trail for maybe a mile, mile and a half or so, and then I leave the trail and I go right up the west side of Olancha. So, all right. Kind of a pretty section right here. Kind of opens up a little bit. And I hear running water, which is a good sign, because that'll be my last water source. Basically going to follow a creek up a ways and then break from the creek, and that'll be it as far as water. I figure 2 liters is plenty to get me up and back to the water again. A lot of down trees here. Not just here, but along this trail. Okay, here I am at the junction with the Pacific Crest Trail. There's the sign. I came from that way, south, and I'll be headed this way. You can hear the water. Boy, this is a nice area to camp right here. A lot of nice flat spots. Okay, make my way over to the water here, and then I'll fill up a liter. That'll give me 2, which should be plenty to get me up and back down here the next few hours. And this is where the climbing starts, by the way. Okay, here I am at the last water source. I guess this creek has a name, maybe? I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't show on the map. Maybe it doesn't have a name. But yeah, it's flowing pretty good right now. Remember, all these dry up later on in the year. Oh yeah, beautiful. Water is life out here. Okay, I'll top off my liter and then I'll be good to go. Make this quick here. As I climb, the view starts to unfold. Not much to look at really until this point. Sun is coming over the crest. Still making my way along the PCT. Yeah, pretty good amount of mosquitoes here. I got my net, but I don't think I need it just yet. They should go away as I keep climbing, get rid of this water. Woo, man. All right. All right, things really open up in this section. Still a lot of mosquitoes though. It's funny how you really can't see Olancha Peak as you're cruising. I haven't been able to see it anyway. But yeah. All right, still mosquitoes here. I think all this was covered in snow last month. That was a good idea, turning around. Passed a whole bunch of patches of snow through here. The first view of Olancha Peak here. There it is. So I'm gonna be climbing right up the back of that. Yeah, it's 12,100 and something feet. Nice view of some distant peaks there. That's where I came from. All right. Still some mosquitoes over here. But yeah, all this would have been completely snowed in last month. Good idea to wait. All right, well, this is where I leave the PCT. And then I just start climbing up the side of Olancha Peak here. Trees at first, and then those will go away at around 11,000 feet. I'm at about 10,500 feet right now, so I got about, I don't know, 1,700 feet to climb. And yeah, that's it. Weather's nice. There's no mosquitoes right here, so I think I'll take this net off finally. Pretty good mosquitoes all the way. As soon as the sun popped over the ridge and warmed things up. Still in tree line. Making my way up slowly. Yeah, this west side here is free of snow, which is really nice. It's also free of mosquitoes, which is really, really nice. Although that net works really good. It allows me to breathe and not suck in all those mosquitoes. Some of the older nets in the past, when you breathe, they would hit, your breath would hit the screen and would make it awful hot underneath. But not anymore, I guess. Very nice. I've also got the bug juice, but I haven't had to pull that out yet. Managed to keep them off my hands. All right, well, let's just keep plugging away here. See what happens. A little over 11,000 feet. And this is where I leave the trees behind. No mosquitoes up here. Just put the suntan lotion on. But yeah, look at the north face. Covered in snow down over here. Hit a little bit coming up, but I was able to skirt it. All right, almost there. Summit is center screen there. Had to skirt a lot of snow up here. Was able to do it without any issues, but it's starting to soften up a little bit. Definitely don't want to sink in and hurt your leg. Nice view. right up there. All right, almost there. I think when I go back down, I'm going to skirt that snowfield on the right. I came up over here. Yeah, I'm at 11,800 feet or so. There's the summit. You can see some of the little antennas up there. I don't know if you can see that or not on the video, but I can see it. 300 feet more to go. Looks like it gets a little easier here for just a bit, and then a little bit of a climb. Almost there. A little bit of climbing involved here at the end. Well, here I am on the summit of Olancha Peak. Once again, I'm a little low on water. I guess this is the actual summit. There's the survey marker. There's the register. 12,123 feet. Ooh, boy, that drops off. Beautiful. Gotta pay attention here. I'm guessing I have a good cell phone signal here. I'll give it a shot here in a bit. Oh, look at that. There's Mount Langley, and I believe that's Mount Whitney just to the left. Be right over in that area. Right there. All right. A little bit of climbing involved. I came up kind of over on the southwest side, but when I go down, I'm going to be going down due west. There's Olancha down there. The Highpoint Reservoir, I believe that's called, down there. If you look way over to the south, the tallest peak way out there, which is right around there, that's Olancha Peak. I climbed that a month and a half ago, something like that. Yeah, beautiful. All right, do a quick couple more photos and then roll out of here. I came up this way, and when I go down, I'm going to go down this way. I'll hook up with the PCT down below there, and then make my way back toward Olancha Pass and my camp. Yeah, beautiful. There's the summit register. Of course, I never sign those for whatever reason. Yeah, beautiful. All right, time to head back down. Just some of the route here toward the summit. There's a bunch of repeaters and a cell phone tower on top. But now I'm just going to take it easy, go nice and slow, no slipping, and get off this mountain. Okay. Woo. Coming back up on the pass. I'm tired. It was a long day. I left a little after 6 and it's 4:30 or something now. Woo! It's a long ways. Oh. So I think my plan is I'm going to spend the night again up here. And then I think I'm going to wake up at around 2:30 or 3 in the morning. Make my way down the hill in time for just after sunrise or so, and get some shots of Olancha Peak from down below, and then head home. It'll be Saturday. But yeah, great trip. Here's the pass sign here. Boy, that's a long way to go. Whew. Luckily, my tent is just right down here in these trees. All right, wrapping this up. I can see Sage Flat Road down there. That means I'm really close to my outback. Oh boy. This is I can see why Olancha Pass Trail is a non-quota, because it is one hot, dry, and steep trail. with no water along the way. The only water you get is near the pass, which is where I camped. But yeah, beautiful trip. Made it to the summit of Olancha Peak. Okay, just exiting the trail at the trailhead. See if my car's still here. Just to show you how unpopular this place is. This is Saturday morning, May 10th, I think. Could be 9th, I'm not sure. Actually, it's Mother's Day. But yeah, here's the parking lot. Oh. Yeah, just little old me. There's the Outback. Oh, nice to be back. All right, I'm on Sage Flat Road, and I just finished up my hike, and yeah, there's Olancha Peak right there. Hard to believe I was on top of that thing yesterday. Whew, it's a long hike. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one.